So you want to turn your wig from this to this. I got you. Now the first thing you want to do is just take your base wig and crimp everything. See the way I'm doing it? Grab a strand, use your crimper from an angle, and slowly go down. But before crimping a wig, it's always important to check the heat setting that the wig can take. Not all wigs are heat resistant, and not all wigs can take the same amount of heat. Like this wig could only go up to 180 degrees. However, I chose to go to 160 to give it still some volume, but still keep it natural. Also, crimping a wig before wearing it to a convention or to a photo shoot prevents it from tangling up really badly. So I didn't record how I crimped the base wig, but essentially this is what it looked like after it was all crimped out. So once the base wig is crimped, you want to start crimping your ponytails. But before you crimp, I always suggest brushing everything out, as it just makes it easier to get any knots that are currently in the way out of the way, so when you crimp your wig, it's nice and smooth. Also, what I'm about to do here is to get an even crimped out ponytail. I flipped the ponytail upside down, so I'm able to get all of the bottom pieces first, and then when I eventually turn the ponytail right side up, all the bottom pieces will be already crimped, and I just have to worry about the top pieces, and it makes my life a lot easier. Also, when crimping basically anything, you always want to work with sections. That's why I start from the bottom by flipping the ponytail, just like I did with the base wig. I always start from the bottom and make my way to the top. Now here's a sped up version of me crimping this ponytail. So this is what my ponytail looked like once it was all nice and crimped up. Can we get some W's in the shot for how nice this is starting to turn out? So I decided to try to tease the wig. Teasing helps give wigs more volume. And as much as I was happy with this ponytail, I wanted to see what it would look like if it had some tease parts in it. And this is basically what I did. The first thing you want to do is crimp the wig so it's the wig fibers is nice and hot, and then after that's all crimped out, then you start teasing it. And then once the tease is all teased out and cooled down, then you brush it out, as you'll see here. Now, I know this looks scary when brushing it out, because the very first time I teased a wig, I literally gave up because I literally thought I would never be able to brush that wig out. But have patience and do it in sections. Don't do big pieces because you will be crying like I did the first time I ever teased a wig. So do it in small sections and always do trial and error. This was my little test piece to see if I even wanted to have this part of the wig like teased out. So as you can see here, after teasing the wig, it broke a lot of the fibers down and made it a lot fluffier compared to like the other side where it's a lot straighter but still has a little bit of thickness. However, I didn't want the entire ponytail to be fluffy like that. For some reason, I didn't think it would really look good. So I went ahead and re-crimped it to kind of put it back to its natural state, or you could just simply straighten it. What I did decide to do, as you'll soon see here, by the way, I don't think I showed it in the video, but I flipped the ponytail right side up. Anyway, what you'll soon see here is I am actually going to tease the entire bottom part, so I'm able to still have that big poofy volume without it being too overwhelming for the entire ponytail. Obviously, if you like a big ponytail, you are more than welcome to tease the entire ponytail. However, I really did like the silkiness from like just crimping the natural wig itself, so I decided to keep the top more natural and the bottom more poof, so it's poof in disguise. So after I finish poofing it out, this is what the finalized side would look like, and I still have to do this side of the bang. So let's get into that. So when I originally got the wig, the way that her front pieces would stick on is that they would be tied together by a back piece of hair, and that's how it would give the effect of like she has like the bangs that she has, like the kind of front side swept bangs that she has going on. It would kind of give that effect without trying to. However, I wanted it to, when I had to like crimp everything out, I had to like remove everything and I wanted to hold from a different angle and kind of like give it more volume, if that makes sense. So basically what I decided to do is, just like the bottom parts of the ponytails, I was going to crimp and then tease the front bang area to give it more of like a floofiness to it, so when I push it back it looks really cool. Here I am just making sure everything is going to be aligned to the other bang, because symmetry is very important, especially when it comes to wigs, so I'm trying my best to get it just right. Once everything was ready to get crimped and teased, I sectioned off the hair and started teasing the wig, and basically did the same process of crimping, teasing, cooling down, brushing, next section, crimping, teasing, cooling down, brushing, next section, and until I got to the very, very top. And we will do another speed run of my video. Once the other side was ready, I just kind of pinned it to the sides of my wigs with like pins. But I was trying to figure out at this time how I would stick it on. And what I did is when I clipped the ponytail to the back of the hair, I also clipped that end of that ponytail to the clip of the ponytail gripping onto the wig. And you'll see it soon. But anyway, this is the final product with the entire wig put together. I was honestly so surprised and so happy with how everything came out, honestly. Like, I think this was definitely one of like the best wigs I've just kind of styled, even though it didn't take much, but like I was really happy with this. And this is what it looks like with everything on. I was really happy with how this wig turned out, and if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them for me and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.